animals. That's the only way they would communicate to us, to bring a message for us to go back to our traditional ways, to go back to our sacred sites. And we did that. We started that in 1996. We rode way up in northern Canada on horseback. And we rode through Montana to a place called Devil's Tower. We made a statement saying that we need to come together to ask the Kalaba tribes, First Nations people to come and pray with us. Because the prophecies that our elders talk about are soon to come. That the disease of the mind would surely affect our children. But we can slow things down. That a great war that they talked about would happen. But if we don't step forward and do our prayers, if we don't do that, that war, a great war will happen. So I took a group of elders with me to Iraq, Baghdad. We met at the U.S. Embassy, Baghdad Embassy. That we are on a peace mission. This peace mission was to pray at a place where this war would start. In our prophecy, it was people would call it a religious war. But what happened was that overseas, they call it spiritual war. When the people come here and go back to that war would be big. It would be like a domino effect. It would last a long time. When the people don't step forward and pray, that smoke will be filled in the skies. That people would smell sickness in the air. And I remember what my grandmother said. I looked for my grandchildren in that smoke. Everything was burning. And I reached out as long as my arms can reach. I tried to touch all my loved grandchildren. My children I love so much. I want to keep them sheltered. That was a dream. I know my grandchild. And I know that you are going there to pray in Baghdad. And I told her that I would share the story with the people. So we went to Baghdad. As soon as we landed in Baghdad, we thought they were going to take care of us. And yet, they took our plane tickets, They took our passports and they tore up our plane tickets and threw it in the trash can. Then they put us in a bus. They took us through this tall gates. Their military guard standing. And they put us in the trailer houses. It was all a mind game. And we knew it. Yet we prayed. All I took was a chanupa, a pipe. The elder said the pipe was here first on this land. We have survived many hardships. We have survived a lot of Holocaust. Is that all the massacres? We're survivors. If there is a war, we'll be the first to slow it down. We don't want war here. We don't want no more wounded knees. The elder said, go there and pray. So every morning, I feel that chanupa, the pipe, did the prayers, believing in something so powerful, which we are faced with, that we would pray for peace, no more wars. And we prayed from our hearts. And we were there. And then on the fourth day, a person named Muhammad Ali, he sent for us. They picked us up in Lemos, or not Lemos, black SUVs. Took us to El Rashid Hotel in Baghdad. And said, I would help you. There's some hostages here. That's why I'm here. But I would help you. Do your prayers. I believe that you First Nations people have a gift to help us in this world. So we went and we did our prayers and we came back. 1990. So I came back and I said, it doesn't matter if it's a small group of people or thousands of people, that I would stand up and, like the elder said, take that step. Pray for peace. So I did that. A week later, I was in front of United Nations with world leaders talking about peace. And people were going, hollering. It was getting out of hand. And everybody said, what can we do? What can we do? All the police were coming in. So I said, I'm going to sing a prayer song. I'm going to sing a prayer song. And I sang a song. And just like that, all those people hollering quiet down. Right in front of the United Nations. And I said, this is what I felt is going to come about. I know something is happening. which is